Amidst the rising tension between India and Canada after Trudeau's allegations against India, India has taken some major steps against Canada. India has suspended issuing a visa to Canadians and further asked Canada to withdraw their diplomats from New Delhi. Now, when asked about these issues, External Affairs Minister Jaishankar has said that India is likely to resume issuance of visas to Canadians if it sees any progress in the safety of Indian diplomats in Canada. He further informed that the country invoked the provisions of parity in Canada's diplomatic presence in the country in view of concerns over interference in Indian affairs by Canadian personnel. Let's in fact listen in to what he had to say.
Concern which people have is on visas. Some weeks ago, we stopped issuing visas in Canada because it was no longer safe for our diplomats to go to work to issue visas. So their safety and security was the primary reason we had to temporarily stop the issue of visas. We're tracking it very closely. My expectation is that situation would improve in the sense that our people would have greater confidence in being able to do their basic duty as diplomats.
Major Mohammad Ali Shah, defense expert, is joining us on the broadcast. Major Shah, if you're able to hear me, your first reaction to S. Jaishankar, of course, claiming that these visa services have been affected because of security in Canada. Indian diplomats do not feel safe there, which is why obviously visa processing has been affected in visa issuance in Canada.
Uday, it is, it's a very, very basic, simple fact that, if you think a place is unsafe, as a parent or as a guardian or as a well-wisher, would you allow your children or anyone to go to that place if you perceive it to be unsafe? Say if, I'll give you an example, say if a child, as a parent, if a child is going for a school picnic to a certain area and you perceive that place not to be safe, you will advise the school that no, I don't think that should be done. Similarly, if the child wants to go out and play in a particular park and you find that place to be unsafe, it may not be, that's a different story altogether. Similarly, what Mr. S. Jaishankar has said, they will resume the visa services soon enough when they perceive that it's safe for them. When India will resume visa services for Canadians, if Indian diplomats are provided safety in Canada. He has mentioned that because this comes only out of concern, and we were such good friends with Canada. We are such a good friend. There's so many Indians who are there, who are working over there, who are settled over there, who've got green card, who have got different cards, who have gone on PR, who give the IELTS. There's so many of them. So suddenly things have gone sour, bitter, wrong, and as Colonel Sodhi rightly had said, he gave out some brilliant points over there. So the very fact is any government, any guardian, any parent also would be concerned.
Colonel Sodhi, interestingly, as Jaishankar has said that if there is progress, then visa issuance could resume, that there could be a normalization. But is that progress expected? Is that progress expected? That's the big question.
Yes, so they definitely, this is a welcome statement by the External Affairs Minister in spite of what Canada has done to us. And it is also a sign of change that, the Canadian leadership also has realized that it has caused more damage to itself than it caused damage to India, because today India is internationally respected. And by Canada making these false allegations, it has put itself as a laughing stock internationally. It has not only affected the $9 billion trade between India and Canada, but has also affected 1.8 million Indians who stay in Canada and who frequently visit India. Another thing that Canada has 55 billion worth of US dollars worth of investment in India in the pension funds alone. So at this stage, India is more important to Canada than Canada is to India. And by normalizing the relations, apart from the various trade factors, our 1.8 million people residing in Canada will see it as a great relief. And I welcome this statement by the Indian External Affairs Minister.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.